When people hear gun control, the room splits in half. On one side, people are perfectly content with no guns in the public. On the other, people are sharpening bayonets to defend the right, but in reality, they don't understand the big picture of gun regulations. Gun control is not here to take away the Second Amendment. It won't take people's guns away, it will simply control who the guns go to. Let's take a look at a video of Thomas Major, the Montgomery County Police Chief, explaining what the purpose of gun control is.
Association stand on these kind of issues?
Well, for the major city chiefs, and that includes the police chiefs from all of the largest cities throughout the United States: New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Houston, you name it. All of those jurisdictions, the police chiefs have supported the assault weapons ban. They've supported the ban of high-capacity magazines, but it goes further than that. I mean, we've looked at things like armor-coated ammunition. You know, there are certain things that the military and law enforcement have a need for, but that having them out in the general public just, in my view, serves no purpose. And one of the important things, and having listened to some of the callers this morning, I think it's important that I don't know of, and I can certainly let the sheriff speak for the Sheriff's Association, but I don't know of any position that the sheriffs or the police chiefs have taken that would take guns out of the hands of people who hunt, who use them for recreation, for sport. We're not trying to take guns away from anybody, but we're just trying to institute some common sense measures that would keep our community safer. And that is my interest. That is the interest of every police chief in this country, keeping the neighborhoods and communities that they serve safer.
Let's look at some statistics that oppose gun control. Statistics show that as gun ownership rises, violent crime decreases. This being because more criminals have more fear being shot breaking into a home / mugging someone. In fact, the number of guns in the United States has risen by around 100 million, resulting in the murder rate decreasing by 52% and the violent crime rate decreasing by 48%. This proves that by regulation, guns crime rates will go up due to the fact that criminals will have less fear. Here is a short clip of the Executive Director of Gun Owners of America speaking of anti-gun control.
We should be getting rid of the gun-free zones law that is on federal books and on many of the states' books around the country. That's what invites. We don't have mass shootings at police stations. We don't have mass shootings at most places where people are able to protect themselves. But even in a state like Utah, for example, where you can have a concealed carry firearm at a school, they had a mass shooting at a mall several years ago. The mall was posted, "No guns."
However, not all people feel this way. Some people want more regulations. Some people believe there should be more gun control because too many people rely on the Second Amendment. When the Second Amendment was created, guns weren't any more likely to kill someone than a knife due to being inaccurate and expensive. However, nowadays guns are cheaper and extremely accurate, making them superior killing weapons. This is not what the Freeland intended when making the amendment, and therefore regulation should be put in place to slightly help counteract this amendment to make America safer. Half of the guns in the US are unlocked, and the government is just pushing this under the rug, and this needs to change. Take a look at this short clip demonstrating the same put on some government official.
When there is no response from Congress, when there is not a single legislative act passed to try to do something about this, it sends a message of quiet endorsement of what's happening. I know that's not our intent. I know that's not in the hearts or minds of any of our members. But people notice when every week there is a new story of a school shooting all across the country and Congress does absolutely nothing about it. Well, the private sector and state legislatures step up to the plate to do something about it. And so this is a day when we